Minister, with the little time I have, there's a number of issues that need to be raised, I suppose, and the urgent issue, of course, at this point off the southwest coast is the Russian military exercise and the damage this will have to Irish fishermen and as they fish in these areas, as they will be damaged also to so much marine life. There is no doubt this Fine Gael, Fianna Fáil, Green government destroyed the incomes of so many fishermen in the sellout of Ireland's fishing rights in a shocking Brexit deal last year. But now we find more difficulties are being heaped on our fishermen with this Russian military exercise, bringing in 140 warships and 10,000 sailors to take part in this exercise. But it looks like it's this and previous government's fault to have allowed this to happen, as the Irish have a lack of primary radar. Other countries know this, and some have been probing our airs and seas for years due to this. So it's high time to stop talking and chasing Russians who are falling around laughing at us, but instead cut out any blind spots we have in our own country ourselves. As I said earlier, Minister, when talking about Europe and fishing and farming, of course, comes to mind very much so. The price of fertiliser has gone through the roof for farmers, who many will go under if this government stands idly by. You are talking of increases for some farmers between 10 and 20,000 euros for fertiliser this year, maybe even more. And after the Agricultural Committee meeting I attended last week, which I'm a member of, there was many ways Mr Santini of the European Agricultural Group explained where Ireland can intervene itself in its own state. But we're talking today about European intervention, and yes, you'll say it's the price of gas is this issue, as Europe's green agenda is pushing us near the edge. Also, tariffs on fertiliser is another nail in the coffin for the Irish farmer. Minister, can you answer us here today? What have this government done in Europe to ease the pressure on Irish farmers in relation to the huge fertiliser costs? You might be able to answer that later on, because it's a massive issue. And it's a savage worrying issue for many farmers who are trying to buy it at the moment. I can't. Also, why have negotiations in relation to the fishing industry yielded? Why haven't they yielded success? We all know the filthy deal this government signed up to last year. When the dust is settled now, how can our fellow European countries involving in fishing call this a fair deal? Some European countries fared fairly well, but the Irish were left with a shocking bad deal, Minister, and I'd like to explain where and what has happened since.